Welcome to Dell Technology How-To video. How to test the network client server communication through a firewall. The demonstration comprises 3 sections. Testing network client to network server communication. Testing network server to network client communication. And then lastly, testing network storage node connectivity. We started by using nsrradmin command. We do this by sitting on a network client. This will attempt to connect to the nsrd process running on the network server. If it's connected properly, the nsrradmin command will prompt display. We can also test the connecting to the network server's client process nsrrpcinfo by adding the -p to the client process named nsrrpcinfo. The other useful command is the nsrrpcinfo command as it's shown here. The most common syntax is to use -p and the name or IP of the local or remote host. This will display all the network processes running and listening on the remote machine. This is an example that we're sitting on a network client and typing nsrradmin command with the -s, the network server name. It comes back to nsrradmin prompt. It indicated the connection is good. We can also use nsrradmin command -s, the network server name, followed by the -p, the network client process, which is also running on the network server. If it comes with the nsrradmin prompt, we know it's a good connection to the network server. The other useful command is the nsrrpcinfo command. We can use it as shown here. The most common syntax is to use the -p and followed by the remote host name. It will show us all the processes running on the remote host. Alternatively, you can use the nsrrpcinfo command to connect to the specific net process on the remote machine by typing nsrrpcinfo followed by -t, the remote machine name. Here is the network server, and then you specify the network server process like nsrd. If you see the ready and waiting, it's good. The same as the network client process running on the server. This can be tested same when we sitting on network server and tested the network client communication by nsrradmin command as well as the nsrrpcinfo command. For example, we're sitting on the network server NW server. We use nsrradmin command -s with the network client name followed by -p, nsrrpcinfo, which is the network client process. And if you see it come back to the nsrradmin prompt, it's a good connection there. The useful command also can be used as an RPC info, nsrrpcinfo -p with the network client name. It listed all the processes running on the network client. With nsrrpcinfo followed by -t, you can check the specific processes running and listening on the network client. When you see the ready and awaiting, it's indicated network client services is running and you can connect it to it. In the last section, we can check the network storage node connectivity. We will use the same nsradmin and nsrrpcinfo to perform the connectivity check. We will first perform the connectivity check for the network storage node first by running nsrradmin command -s nw storage node name, followed by nsp, the nsrrexecd command process running on the storage node. We know it's good. You can also use rpcinfo, rpcinfo -p storage node name, which listed all the processes running on the storage node. We can also test the specific connection to the process running on the storage node by nsrrpcinfo -t, the storage node name, and the process name, nsrrpcinfo, which is the storage node process. If you see ready and waiting, it's connected. Same as the client process running on the storage node. Now we have seen how to test the network client server and the storage node communication through a firewall. Here are some resources provided further details how Dell network communication test through the firewall, as well as the name resolution requirements. Thanks for watching.